Hey, Decathlon Gamer, welcome back to War Hospital. It's episode number 11. We're continuing on. Our next attack is imminent. It should be coming here any time. We've got it covered, but it's going to bring us additional casualties for sure. Another positive event brings us from a 2 down to a 1. We've unfortunately picked up a negative event as well. Increased chemical cost to bring the risk down. Longer operation is not something we can really work with right now. I think we're going to have to take the increased cost, as much as I don't want to. There's only one doctor in that area, and we've got surgeries scheduled on a back-to-back basis right now. We are getting positive events in the main surgery ward, helping us out in that department.
Ready your weapons! Germans are approaching!
And here comes the attack. Advanced dressing station already picking up 11 wounded in the trenches. Let's go ahead and change our assignments to get some help out there, as we only have one assigned to it. We'll also take one out of the casualty clearing station to get us 3 to get them squared away sooner. Actually, you know what? Let's go all the way to 4.
Sir, medics are on the way.
In the meantime, our next attack is... we're good, but it's not strong, so we are going to need to contribute to the front once again. And that number is ticking up already now to 16. 17 and counting. Right now, I think in our trauma ward with only one doctor, a 5 resource, which trauma resources are really expensive for us, and 15-hour surgery is just too much. We're going to go ahead and deny for that one. Here's another slightly shorter, 1 hour less, but it is at least a smaller cost. We'll leave them be for now. Our first patient has arrived in the surgery ward, and we've got 2 doctors resting as it is. Actually, they're all resting, but these 2 just finished surgeries moments ago. That was a 1 hour, so he's already back to well rested. This was a 2-hour surgery that had just concluded. So they're only slightly rested. Meanwhile, this one was already sitting tight. So first wave of patients from the advanced dressing station are arriving at the casualty clearing station.
Operation was successful.
Decisions can now be made on that. At the moment, we're +4 on the day already. Nearly a +50 already. And we've really just started the chapter. But with this first attack and plenty of casualties awaiting, especially with trauma chemical ward being all of the patients that have been brought in on this first wave from the looks of it. Difficult surgery, already just stable, very expensive. No thank you. We are not in the business of saving everyone that comes to the chemical or trauma wards. Train coming in 1 hour. Really good timing because the freight is just about run out. ATS is understaffed. What are you talking about? It's massively staffed. Current casualty count is 14, now 15. As our medics are bringing in troops from the front. Let's maybe check what is going on at the front. We're looking at 5 casualties here. The eastern portion of the trenches. 5 in the center, 3 on the left. And that does add up to the 13 that we're seeing wounded in the trenches. We now have 3 back at the advanced dressing station at the moment. Another positive event, shorter rehab, and boosted morale, but it's locked in at 99%. Our rehab center, I believe it's a capacity doubling upgrade is back underway. We only have 1 engineer working on it because we have 2 engineers at the front working on the tunnel. We continue to send some to HQ, many to the front to help out, and this time we'll do the same thing. We'll send 3 points to the front, 2 to HQ. With that train's arrival, we're back up to 663 resources as we continue to plug away on these projects. Checking the assignments right now, we're not working on any chemical supplies, which is probably not a great position to be in. We do have one rested engineer. We'll go ahead and get to work on the science. Actually, no, hold on. This guy is a bit tired. We'll go ahead and rest him and then send him there instead.
Engineer is on the way.
Big task for our scout team. Escape from Paradise. Scout team will track down the German convoy responsible for burning out the entire village and chasing away the villagers. Our scout team of 3 will take 60 hours to complete this assignment.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
Continue to make progress at the advanced dressing station, getting more of them to the station. But we are finding more wounded in the trenches in the follow-up of the battle. Now 9 in the trenches, now 8 in the trenches, 7 here. So 15 is the current count. Waiting on them arriving at the casualty clearing station. Patient Herbert James died after being denied admission. Okay, that is one of the ones that we intentionally said no to. There are a couple of them right now, and there goes the second one as well.
Sir, operation was
Not getting
successful.
any information on that one. I'm guessing it's one at the front. So one at the front. Even though we have 4 advanced dressing station medic teams, we still lost someone at the front.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
Negative event. Medics arriving, bringing more in. Numbers are still growing at the front. We have an increase. Again, chemical. Why do we keep getting negative? Well, none of those doctors have leveled up. Longer rehabilitation is what we're going to go for. We don't need a morale rise. We're already at 99%, and we definitely do not want additional cost. I mean, it's so flippin' expensive. We will take the longer rehab. Upgrade project nearly done at the rehab center.
Patient is cured.
We're at
Patient is cured.
49. Finally, they bring a couple regular patients in. We'll continue our pattern of kind of rotating through on this. It's keeping them nice and fresh. This operation is finally nearly done. Finally. We have just 14 supplies, though, and still a decision to make between these. I'm guessing a 14 hours... How are they going to make that 14-hour surgery? But okay. Make that 13. We have some improvements. I'm taking that one because it's less resources. There we go. The construction is complete now. The rehab center is room for 20. We also have a well-rested Maria greenhouse. We can exchange. Yes. Okay. We can exchange for absent-minded. She tires slightly less, but she works slightly worse. 2 positive events. All risk gone and shorter operation. And shorter rehabilitation. Plus 49 at the moment. 6 and 2 on the day. But one of those was denied and one never made it here from the front. Obvious activity, 3 deceased. Like, there's 0 wounded in the trenches. We have done something to help and support this, yet we're still losing numerous patients. Hey, I get it. It's fine. We just had a big battle. Like, there's a lot of casualties. Some of them were going to be serious, and some of them were going to take a hot minute to be dealt with. Like, we haven't been slow. We haven't been lacking. 4 teams have been working endlessly. But there's now 2 deceased there, 6 wounded there. They've got things just about under control at the advanced dressing station.
Sir.
A positive event. Shorter rehab.
I inform you that I
Yeah,
left a personal
something new.
recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to the casualty clearing station.
Okay. New VIP situation. Oh, man. Wow. Talk about a VIP with... Okay. Wound severity's bad. He's in good condition. It's 4-hour surgery, but it's 25 operation cost. 25 supply. What about this guy is worth saving? I'm to inform you that Private Steve Rogers, talking about Captain America here, showed an attitude worthy of a soldier and threw himself on a grenade to protect his companions in arms. Thanks to a steel plate he was wearing, he survived. As such a display of bravery is a rare thing. Rescuing his life could inspire and boost the morale of all the soldiers in the trenches. I implore you to consider taking steps that will ensure his return to the front lines in the future. So we're talking about a morale boost. Apparently it's not so much time related, but difficulty of surgery related. +8, -9 on the day so far. But of course, this is following a major attack, and
Sir,
what is it?
operation was
8 of
successful.
9 casualties occurred in or around the trenches before they ever even reached us. Shorter operation. There you go. Doctor's energy change. That's the one. It's not about the difficulty. That's the doctor's energy. So this lightning bolt. Doctor's energy change. Okay, and it takes it down to no change. We do have at least one fatigued nurse here that we're going to have to deal with. We're also down to 10 alcohol, so it's going to be time to order a shipment fairly soon. Let's go ahead and check in our event. It's the refugees. Another group has come to the hospital. They asked for permission to take refuge here. They have women and children with them, and taking them in may strain our resources, but many of them will not survive the further journey. This is our job. +11's a lot. They'll be gone eventually, right? They won't be with us forever.
Sir, patient is...
Alright, advanced dressing station is mostly under control, so we're going to take away the 2 exhausted one. Recover the pharmacy. These 2 are still going strong, so we can send 1 engineer on a new project, or maybe put all 3 of them on it, with 2 of them joining in a little bit later.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Plan. We have plenty of supply. Camp improvements it is. What do we have? Advanced dressing station is what? 2 slots for medics. That's not going to help us in any meaningful way at the moment. The shift system, thinking about it for a long time, been putting it off for a long time to get out of the way. You know what? Let's just get it out of the way, and that'll give us 3 to assign to another project shortly.
The pharmacy.
Casualty clearing station is starting to pick up with some new patients. Yes, there they are. All are stable. We're starting to get into the late arrivals from the front. This guy's terminal, but will survive, apparently. Like, where did that happen? He was looking good, and suddenly he's dying. Alright, all 3 surgery ward doctors putting in a shift right now to get through these guys, but it looks like we will just about make it through. And that's going to use up a lot of resources, but we look to be getting through everything. Down to 8 alcohol. We need to do something here. Casualties. Let's see. Denied admission. Okay. Cemetery. Well, we did lose 1 during operation. We're down to 90% morale with all these casualties we've taken. +9 dead. Shorter rehab, that's good.
Patient is cured.
+11. We still have a positive balance through this fight, and we should be able to save most of the rest, if not all. We are
new patient arrived.
clear? Yes, the advanced dressing station. All clear. We have dealt with things rather quickly. Decreased cost is definitely nice. No energy loss. Well, we're going to take that for right now, actually. We just saw the doctors can all complete all of the surgeries we have scheduled right now as is. Surgery ward's not an issue. The alcohol is. 1,000 supplies. Let's get some resources ordered though, as the alcohol has run out. We are going to order 50 for 5 contracts. We have 50 of them. Is that a max? Because I was already at 49 and it's only increased by 1, but involving the fact that we've only added 1. We'll get +5 of each of these 2 surgical supplies are fine. That's using 15 contracts. Still +5 on the episode. And we've got quite some time. I mean, well over a day and a half, almost 2 days till the next incoming. Back to the casualty clearing station now that everybody is there. Is there more to assign? There are. There's 2 of them. Engineering and pharmacy decreased production cost. That's a big one. And only 100 resources to make that happen. We're definitely going to take care of that.
Sir, operation was successful. Sir, engineers reached the construction site.
Rehab center. Haven't checked in on it for a while. In fact, we have an entire group here. So that's 6 to the front, 9 to HQ, as we are good for that next one. We'll start shifting more towards HQ. Train coming in 20 minutes. We're down to a single alcohol. That's the next one, so that is that train.
Operation was
The next
successful.
cargo train. Yikes, that's not coming for a good 8 hours after. We gotta wait a while.
Sir, operation was successful.
But there you go, 50 alcohol. Food rations are looking really good now. Bringing us back under a fair bit of control. Scout. Oh. I hate that. It just tucks away up in the corner. It's so easy to miss the events that are here. Digging the tunnel. Collapsed tunnels. Very much a big problem of that, which is why we've been spending the extra time, the extra resources to do it right, to avoid these conflicts. When there's a lot of shelling going on at the surface, stability is difficult with these tunnels. You're just digging under the ground, right? There's dirt. There's plenty of opportunities for collapses. Anyway, seems part of the tunnels has collapsed. Luckily, none of the working soldiers have been buried during the collapse. Angus has requested help in clearing up the collapsed parts and strengthening the rest of the tunnels to prevent another collapse. So we can send engineers for 2 hours. We'll make it in better shape. Promise to send soldiers with 10 combat power to the trenches in the next 24 hours. We're getting plenty of firepower. We're definitely not going to let him clean up his own mess. We'll send the 2 engineers. It's okay. We have 2 on an upgrade that can shift over. In the meantime, the other one that doesn't show you very well is what's going on here. Scouting events. I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but Hugo Baker had 3 team members. We had just added them. We never got some sort of feedback. I'm thinking this is some sort of glitch, but he lost all 3 team members. The sucky thing about that is it's not military contracts to get those 3, it's staff. Those are much harder to come by. It would use half of what we have to replace those scouts and bring them back up. Where did his guys go? Nothing happened. No negative event. There was no fight that saw us. But we're going to go ahead and send Hugo Baker while he's waiting on the arrival of those scouts to go let the father know what they found regarding the girl who ran off.
Sir,
That
Scouts
one
unit has started a new mission.
shouldn't come out with a negative, though the father could try to fight.
Sir, medics reached the cemetery.
Okay, a nurse has leveled up. Died in the admission area. So we had somebody die in the admission area waiting. Previously I had checked and there was no issues with any of that, but now all of a sudden here's somebody that's serious versus somebody that's stable. Swap those. There are still ones that we are denying, but did not say he was denied.
New patient arrived.
2 positive events. Decreased risk, down to a 1 from a 2. Also decreased risk and a shorter operation.
Sir,
With the advanced
medics
dressing
are on the
station
way.
all cleared, and the casualty clearing station, new patients are being brought in from the rear, not from the front. So some
Operation was
other
successful.
area is bringing patients to us as they were probably overloaded and not handling things as well as we have. But we're down to the last few patients. Or to the trauma ward. Why is it always the freaking trauma ward? I feel like if we're going to have long-term success and save a lot of patients, we're probably going to have to invest a little bit more into that trauma ward. But we have 2 doctors that are resting, and we've got some serious patients coming in. That's a high operation cost, bad wound severity, bad everything. We're not going to save that guy. Screw him. But I think we can now mark off that attack. So having looked at the numbers, we lost 10 patients. Majority of those straight from the front. We lost, I think, 7
Sir, medics
at the
reached
front.
the casualty clearing station.
We lost 1 on the table. We denied 1, and we had 1 get to us
Sir, operation was
just in
successful.
time to not even be assigned yet and die at the casualty clearing station. technically 8 at the front and just 2 in our care. Meanwhile, we're up to a 70. Oh gosh, what were we at? 50? So 20 and 10. That's still a good rate during that stretch, as train just arrived and we definitely have some fatigue to deal with. We'll deal with that in a second. There's our risk down to 2 from a 3. That's good.
Sir,
Good
new
event.
patient arrived.
Rehab center has gotten busy with a lot of new decisions to make. I want to send some points to the front, but I can't believe that this is almost all. This is a large grouping of 1s. Not good. I think we sent 5 points to the front and just 4 to HQ. Only 9 points for all those patients. Alright, we do have our 1 engineer back as our assignment or upgrade. More new patients brought to us. Again, like I said, I think this is the overflow from the other areas nearby, as you would assume it wasn't just a single point of attack, that it could have been across a wider area of the front. We had that 1 new patient brought in who had high demands and was serious. He has passed, so we're up to 16 dead. New upgrade. Looks like a medic team.
Operation was successful.
It is a medic team, and others working with them perform better. I like the slight morale boost, though. Our engineers are having the hardest time at the moment, but our casualty clearing station is already starting to get under control. If I had the extra engineers, I would definitely be doing something upgrade-wise right now, but we can't even get them rested properly, as we're very short-handed. We can hire an engineer. We have space for one. Let's go ahead and get another engineer brought in.
Sir, operation was successful.
75th successful operation of the chapter, and we're approaching a plus 60, now at 59. Positive event, shorter operation, and decreased cost. And I think we're going to send 2 points to morale boost territory. We're down to 86. We're definitely not at our 99 these days. But our VIP, I don't think we've gotten our reward from that one yet, so at some point we should be getting a boost from there. But here's some new patient being brought in. Just 1 from the front, so not a very active front at the moment, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing inbound. Somebody with chemical issues. Good and bad event. First, the good one, decreased risk and shorter operation. The bad one, chemical. Man, we need that doctor to flippin' upgrade. We are definitely not doing the increased cost for the same sort of outcome that you would have here following normal procedure. So, longer operation, no, just follow normal procedure. Look, it's the same outcome as the other 2. There's a negative and a negative, the same negative without the extra that either of the others provide.
Sir, operation was successful.
Which means we have 1 spare that we could put towards an assignment. Let's get back and check our camp improvements. Available scout teams by 2. Scout map board decreases scout travel time by 25%. There's a big one. We have huge times right now when it comes to the scouts. That's going to be a big improvement for us. 80 saved.
Engineers reached the pharmacy.
And a positive event. Decreased cost. Take it. We'll take 3% more morale boost and 1 more to the front.
Sir, we lost this patient.
Just our 2nd patient lost on the operating table today. That was just a regular surgery too. The only other one we're operating on at the moment. Positive event. Morale boost, 92% now. Just 2 left at the casualty clearing station. And that is, let's see, 1 operating on right now from the surgery ward. That's it. The others are now resting, getting caught up. And then it's all coming down to this trauma ward. It's always the trauma ward that is backed up. We do have our 1 serious patient who has not died yet, so we do have 1 who is
Sir,
awaiting
Bastion's reached the casualty
their
clearing
death. So
station.
we will be up to 18 here at some point. I mean, it's not like we're taking 0 losses, but all in all, we've been taking very low losses of late. And here comes Evan. More refugees, 11 civilians, morale boost just 3%. That's more and more food getting used, but we're keeping up on that, especially with those military contracts. We have center. 2 new patients.
Patient is cured.
Coming in from the front.
Sir, operation was successful.
And there's 100 patients for the chapter so far with an 83% success rate. 9, I think? 9 of our 17 casualties were those. There's no flippin' way we could have saved them. We've done pretty damn well this time around. We are seeing decreased risk and fatigue. Alright, we need to get our engineers a rotation. We're going to get them back in 2 hours, by the way, and they'll be pretty fresh. So we'll wait just a little bit for the next upgrade in the meantime. Negative event though. Increased cost. Longer operation. We'll take the longer operation for a +1.
Sir, doctor is starting
That was
a new
not
shift.
too bad. I'm gonna 1 patient at the casualty clearing station.
Sir, patient is cured.
And nothing at the advanced dressing station. I mean, we are on top of things right
Sir,
now, and our
patient is
engineers
cured.
are back in minutes. There we go. We have our 2 engineers back. The collapse at the tunnel is dealt with. We also have scouts due back in about 4 hours. We are down to 16 on the alcohol. We might want to get another order fairly
Sir,
soon.
patient is cured.
Casualty clearing station just added 3 new patients as well. So 1 to the chemical ward, 2 to surgery. You have a well-rested doctor. Last operation going on, and that one's resting. These aren't going to be too bad either. Save all of them in theory. 2 more to the trenches, 1 more to HQ. Morale's back up to 98%, so no reason to send anybody.
Sir, operation was successful.
And with our 85th success, that's 35 and 12 for the episode.
New
1 more
patient
positive
arrived.
event. Big for the doctor, shorter operation. Excellent. And another decreased cost. Hell yeah. Alright folks, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll have a little less than a day till the next attack. So we'll have another big wave. There
Operation
will
was
certainly
successful.
be casualties once again. But 86 and 17, I mean, we're at plus 69 right now. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.